What's up, YouTube? How is everybody doing? Yeah, listen up, man. So I'm gonna bring you guys a little story time, right? Story time, right? In this story time, guys, I'm gonna tell you why I decided, right, to get back to being my own boss, building my own business, right? This was like a reality check, like, hey, man, like you got bigger things going for yourself, man. Get back and focus, right? So we're gonna go back to the beginning of this year, right, 2025, right? It's been a little crazy with the business, right? It's been crazy. Let me tell you, man. I know a lot of people have experienced a lot of tough situations, making money, the business slow, the economy just crashing, right? So, but I'm like, you know what? I was still trying to get my business going for the past 2-3 years, right? And I've always used my personal car, right? My personal car to make my detailing setup, to start my business, right? And let me tell you guys something, man. That has been the biggest mistake I've done in my business, man. Using my personal car. Why? Because when you're working out of your personal car, guys, you're beating on the car, right? Especially if you're dating it, for your family and all that stuff, right? So, and when you are using your car for your business, remember the water tank is heavy, the equipment is heavy, pressure washers, generator, the water, so you're beating on your car. So I've always had issues with my cars breaking down, right? And that was the biggest downfall with my business, always leaving me stranded, where I had to just stay back and focus on other things. And it's just a chaos, right? But I'm going to get to the point of why I'm making this video, right? So I told myself, you know what? I was very stressed out. You know what? I'm going to go get my CDL and I'm going to give myself a break to make some money, right? Because I got the proper knowledge to build a business this time around. And I know now what to do and what not to do, right? So I gave myself a break. I got my CDL, right? And when you get your CDL, guys, like, people think you get your CDL, man, and you're gonna go ahead and boom, go make money, find a job. Well, that's not the case, guys. I didn't know that insurances don't really take you if you don't have your CDL for more than 2 years, or even if you don't have experience, you still don't get hired. So you still gotta have experience, guys. And the companies that will hire you, they put you on a list of, going with a driver and training you and things like that. But every company is full. You got people waiting on the wait list. So it's like, wow, I didn't know that. So thank God one of my family members, had a business, a roll-off truck business with dumpster rentals, right? And he offered me help. He said, hey, man, I'll give you a job. I'm going to sell my business. This will be a good opportunity to get on board and build you some experience. I was very grateful for the opportunity that he gave me, right? Boom. Time goes by, 2-3 months. The company, it's under new management, guys, right? And I'm very hardworking. I'm that type of worker that you can't rely on. Always going to be on time. Going to get the job done, right? With no headaches given. So time goes by, guys, and the new management rise weird. The first couple of weeks, issues with paying me late, and then the wrong amount of money getting paid. So it was just a little, and I was telling the owner, hey, man, like, I don't got time for that. Like, man, I need you right now. Don't quit on me. I don't got no drivers and that, right? So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and help you, right? I'm gonna go ahead and help you because I gave you my word. And of course, I'm not gonna make my family member look bad because I quit on you, right? So I'm gonna stick through and make things happen and help you with the new growth of the business, right? That was my mindset, right? So time goes by, guys, right? I'm not even gonna say probably like a month. I think it was a month into him owning the business. I'm not sure, right? Because I was with the company since the family member hired me. I believe like three months, right? And I was with the new owner for like probably 4 weeks. And I was telling my boy, hey, man, like, I feel Like I got this feel with the new owner, man. Like he's funny, and the way he's moving with the company is just it's funny. It's just funny, right? So time, days went by. Then I'm not sure if you guys know what standby means, right? If you're a truck driver or if you're in that field, you know what standby means. Standby means, hey, there's no work for today, but we're gonna have you on standby in case, right? I'm like, what? Like, and it went over for a week, right? For over a week or 2 weeks, and I'm like, man, like my boy had his business booming. Like, there's no way I'm on standby. Like there's no way. So I'm calling him, hey, bro, like this company, bro, the new owners, this was he's like, it's weird, right? So one day he decides to call me, right? I'm on standby, right? I'm on standby, and he calls me, and he's like, well, he didn't call me. He sent somebody that works for him. I think it was the maintenance guy who maintains the trucks down south, because he's from down south, and he bought the company here in Orlando. And he calls me, hey, June, I'm sorry to tell you, man, but I got bad news. And I told him, I already know, bro. You ain't gotta tell me. I already know. He was like, yeah, man, I'm sorry, but we don't need your services anymore, right? And he hired a new driver. I'm like, all right, cool, bro. Like, I ain't sweating it, bro. Like, I already know that this was coming, man. Like, it is what it is. No reasons, no warnings, no explanation on why. Just let me go, right? And I'm like, all right, fine, it's cool. It is what it is. Thank God, I'm responsible with money. I saved up some money, and yeah, and that happened, guys. So going back into why, guys, I've always been an entrepreneur and I've always been my own boss, right? So it's like, man, you give companies your time, right? Your effort, 100%, right? And you always look for longevity, right? Because that's what we all want, longevity. And we want to be able to, to have an opportunity for a long time, right? And people don't care about you guys. Like, it doesn't matter who you think it's your boss or how cool he may seem, man, but money's first, like, and that's just what it is. And I told myself, man, you know what, like, I got my family, I got my kids, and I'm going to start my business again, guys. I saved up. I got this little truck that I'm working, my little Pathfinder, because I lost my pickup truck that I had, guys. I lost it, right? And then I'm like, man, I was able to get my truck. I bought a trailer and I did my setup again, guys. And this time around, guys, I'm gonna go all in with it. Shout out to Jason, and he taught me a lot, man, a lot that I didn't know. So now I'm coming back with a whole different approach to my business. I'm gonna really be a business, and I'm gonna treat it like a business. So I'm gonna have systems, CRMs, bookings, all that stuff, deposits. I'm gonna target a certain type of clientele that look for my services. So I thank God for all my downfalls, for all my lessons, you know what I'm saying? Because without that, I wouldn't be able to become the man I am becoming, and the businessman I am becoming as well. So everything makes sense, guys. It's like, God tells you, hey, you think you want a job so you could be stress-free? Let me give you a job. But then it's for a reason. It's to check you for it. Hey, I'm going to give you this, but you're going to see and you're going to learn from it, and you're going to get back to your purpose. You know what I'm saying? So thank God for all the lessons, man. And, I told myself, I told my family, hey, man, like, I'm putting God first in my business. Like, God has showed me so many things, and I'm still here fighting for this business. I don't know why I'm still fighting for it, but I just like doing what I do. And I want to go all in, man. And people look at you like, damn, like, June's doing this, June's doing that, man. But they don't know the hard work and dedication that goes behind a business owner, man. And when you go out there to create an opportunity, thinking it's an opportunity, then you're going to get left in the dust. So it's like, I told myself, you know what, like, it is what it is. Shout out to the person who gave me the job, the opportunity, man. He know who he is, man. And the guy who let me go, it is what it is, bro. Like, karma's a bitch, and karma's going to bite him in the ass. So with that being said, guys, man, follow my videos, man. Like, subscribe, follow me. and share, man. Let's all bring awareness, man, and let's all become better people and better business owners, man. Let's raise our kids and families right, man. Freedom is everything. So with that being said, man, I love y'all, man. Let's get it.